What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I appreciate y'all being here. Make sure y'all like this video, share it. I want to talk about this 22-year-old influencer, quote unquote, TikToker, who got herself jailed after basically admitting on one of her TikTok videos with her mother, who wants to be her friend, that she took the life of someone. This is what you call self-snitching at its finest. A lot of you people get on social media and you basically snitch on yourselves all the time. And you get yourselves incarcerated. Nobody gets you incarcerated except you and your decisions. But apparently this Gen Zer, because Gen Z has to be some of the dumbest people on social media. They put their business out here for the world to know, for the world to see. Along with her mother posting this video of her, basically what happened is this, and I'm gonna get to the article. Apparently she allegedly, her and another female, ran two gentlemen off the road. And what's interesting is that they're all from the same culture, Middle Eastern culture, but she is, I believe, second generation British Pakistani. I believe she's British Pakistani. She was born in the UK, so she's very westernized. And I've told y'all about these Western women. See, to me, Western women are women who basically grew up in a Western culture, whether it be in North America, whether it be in Europe. Just those would be considered, North America, South America, excuse me. That's considered West. Australia, you can add in there. Just westernized culture. And she represents a second generation of people who are from, let's say, the Middle East, who end up being born and raised in Western culture. And for her to get on social media and admit this in a TikTok video that has incarcerated her, and I believe her mother and someone else as well, it just shows you the level of stupidity in these females' mindset. How can you not think that this wasn't going to follow you? Well, let's get into it. This article is from The Sun. So TikTok influencer Mehik Bukhari, I think that's how you pronounce it, has appeared in court with her mom and a pal after two men were run off the road and lost their life. The 22-year-old was in Lancashire Crown Court alongside Ansari, who's 45, and Natasha, who's 21, charged with their deaths. As you can see here, that's her mom there, looking very westernized herself. See, I always have an issue with these mothers that try to be friends with their daughters. They end up acting very mentally immature, just like their daughters. The trio are alleged to have rammed Mohammed Hassan and Saqib Hussein vehicle off the road after a high-speed chase. I'm not really sure why they are in a high-speed chase with these gentlemen. We'll get into that. They appeared together in a video link from HMP Peterborough and spoke only to confirm their names, as well as verifying they understood the seriousness of the charge. No applications for bail was made during the short hearing in front of Judge Timothy Spencer, QC. Bukhari, her mom, and Akhtar, each seen donning blue face masks, were remanded in custody until a plea hearing on March 18th. The social media star stands accused of taking the life of Muhammad, who was 21, and his cousin, Saqib, who was 21 as well, after allegedly chasing the pair with her mom and pal. Once again, the mother is there, but the mother is participating in doing this stupidity. I've told y'all about these Western women, man. These Western women feel like there's going to be absolutely no accountability for the things that they do. They thought it would be a good idea to run these two gentlemen off the road. For what? Just cause it was fun? Detectives arrested the three women after the crash on A46 close to Six Hills Junction at 1:35 a.m. on February 11th. Tragic Muhammad had been driving Saqib to Leicestershire when their silver Skoda Fabia left the carriageway and smashed through a central reservation. The vehicle ripped into two pieces. Wow. Instantly taking the lives of both men from Banbury, Oxfordshire. Instantly. Addressing the three defendants, Judge Spencer said, "You face the most serious charge known to criminal law. Do you know that?" Each of them replied, "Yes." Police said a gray Audi TT and a blue seat line were also traveling at speed in an area at the time of the collision. Jamal, who's 21, and Karwan, who's 28, have also been charged in connection with the deaths with the crash and were set to appear in Leicester Magistrate Court on Wednesday. Jamal and Karwan, both from Leicester, were remanded into custody by police on Tuesday. Leicestershire police said in a statement, an investigation has been launched following a road traffic collision on A46 near Six Hills Junction at about 1:35 a.m. Friday. Two people were pronounced deceased at the scene. The investigation is very early stages and work is being carried out to ascertain the circumstance of the collision and what happened minutes before. Detectives want to hear from everyone who saw three cars traveling in the area of Troonway and Abingdon at around 1:25 a.m. and on A46 between Thurmaston Shopping Center and the Hobby Horse Island. The cars, a silver Skoda Fabia, a gray Audi TT, and a blue seat line, were traveling at speed, and work is being carried out to work out the routes taken. Detective Chief Inspector Tony Yarwood added, anyone who has traveling in the area in the early hours and has any dash cam footage, we are urging you to come forward. We are working to piece together the movements of all the cars involved. Any footage of them will help our investigation. And these are the two gentlemen who ended up losing their lives due to a moron who decided that joyriding was the best course of action. And now two people are no longer here. They're no longer here. This could have been prevented, people. This could have been prevented. But they were joyriding. They thought it was a game. And then all of a sudden, it's not a game anymore. And you want to brag about it on TikTok. You want to brag about it on TikTok. Why? I'm telling you, this generation of people coming up, they're not the brightest. We can tell. They're not the brightest. Social media makes them believe that they can do things and get away with it. That it's just a TikTok video. These people are snitching on themselves. People are putting their whole lives on social media for no reason at all. She did this for attention. She was willing to confess to a crime. Maybe, again, in her small mind, she did not think that anybody would care. Anybody, that happened, and I didn't have anything to do with it. Nobody will know I did anything. Well, these detectives, the police, did their due diligence, and they were able to find out what you said. Because why in the world would you make a TikTok video saying what you are saying? It's all for attention. They don't get enough of it. Even though she's trying her best to be a Middle Eastern Kim K, with a British accent, she's doing whatever she can to go viral. Like, you don't think there's going to be consequence to the things that you're saying? Now, they could have been looking at her for a while for this, and she just admitted and gave them all the ammunition they needed. But I just think that people need to keep their business off social media. They're self-snitching. Well, I mean, what she did was, allegedly what she did was a crime. So, somebody got to pay for that. But the fact that her and her mother was participating in foolishness lets you know where this generation is going, man. You got a generation of women who have adult daughters who they're trying to be friends with their daughters. They're on social media. She called her mother her sister and best friend. That's how she feels about her mother. So of course her mother's not going to hold her accountable. I don't think a father's in the picture from what I've researched. I could be wrong, but there's no father in the picture. It would not surprise me if her mother basically raised her herself. And she has this spoiled attitude because her mother lets her get away with so much. Because her mother wants to be her friend. These Western women are losing it, man. These Western women care more about attention than staying out of jail. Because again, she did not think there'll be consequences for basically self-snitching. That somebody would find out what happened. They would be able to piece things together. And that you would be caught. Like that didn't come across your mind at all. Didn't come across your mind at all that one day you will have to basically deal with the consequences of your actions. And the thing is, she was beefing with other influencers. She was beefing with other influencers on TikTok. So I want justice to be served in this, for these two guys and their families. And the fact that she's bragging about it lets you know she has no conscience. These people have become surrogates. If anybody have seen the movie Surrogates, you know what I'm speaking about. They literally have become a whole new different person on social media, man. On social media, they're basically a different person. They're not the same person anymore. So to them, what they say and do on social media doesn't count in the real world. Well, it actually does. It actually does count. So let me say in the comment section below, let me know your thoughts. Make sure you like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'll see y'all next one.